This morning before I went to work, I filmed and was in the process of putting together a video discussing and mentioning the shows that were coming to Disney Plus on its launch date, November 12th. Now, by the time you listen to this audio, that video should already be up and ready to be premiered, if not premiered already. But with that said, let's discuss something that I'm sure a lot of fans have questions about. And that is about the new watching method that Disney has planned for Disney Plus. You see, what Disney has in mind, and Netflix is already trying to take a page out of the book by doing this as well, is they plan to, how do I put this? They plan to kind of decrease what's known as binge watching to basically start showcasing and airing episodes of their new shows about once a week, making it feel like regular television. Okay, that's fine. You know, you want to get people behind the new show. You want to end one episode with a cliffhanger, but you don't want them to automatically go to the following episode and just continue binging away. You want them to anticipate. You want them to salivate. So that's a good move. But then we get to some of the shows that are already established. Shows that have been, in existence for the past 30, 40 years. And if not 50 years. And the question is asked, does this non-binging method that Disney Plus have planned, will it apply to the more established shows? Shows like, let's say, the Disney afternoon programming of Gummy Bears, Rescue Rangers, the original 80s to 90s DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, Gargoyles, Timon and Pumbaa, Mighty Ducks, Aladdin the series, which, I was surprised it didn't mention, but we pretty much know is going to probably be part of this as well. Even the Saturday morning shows, Saturday morning weekday afternoon shows like 101 Dalmatians, the 1998 series, Mighty Ducks, the animated series, Quack Pack, Recess, Weekenders, Pepper Ann, shows that have not yet been listed but probably are going to be listed, as I mentioned in the video, before we get to November 12th as being additional programming. So again, the question is asked, will this non-binging method apply to these established shows as well? Even the ones that have been on Disney Channel. Like Girl Meets World, the 7Ds, So Weird, Even Stevens, The Proud Family, all of them. Kim Possible, if you will. Will this non-binging method apply to them? And I would have to say, honestly, no, it won't. And here's why. You see, these shows have already been viewed. These shows have already been disputed. These shows, like I was saying, have already been disputed across all kinds of media. From syndicated to network to cable television to home video, VHS, DVD, and for some lucky few, Blu-ray. And even streaming as well through things like iTunes and Google Play and Amazon. So, again, the question remains, will it apply to them? And like I said, I don't think it will. I think these shows that I've mentioned, from the Disney afternoon shows, to the one Saturday morning shows that will appear, to the shows based on the animated classics like, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Timon and Pumbaa, Hercules. These are shows that I just don't see ending up being put in that same method. Like I said, I think the reason Disney's going to go that route, and already you can see other streaming services doing that as well, is to get people to tune in the following week and watch these new shows commercial free. In other words, you like what you saw in its debut, Tune in next week and you'll see more. Now, the big question though, besides that, is will this method be a success? Will it be a success for Disney Plus and any other streaming services that may go down this route? It might be for a while. It might prove to be a commodity they can get behind, but in all honesty, I just don't see it lasting long. I think honestly the popular opinion from the consumers and the viewers is they'd rather binge what they're seeing instead of just wait and wait and wait, because you never know if you might get a technical issue when somebody wants to get ready to watch, or Disney Plus gets ready to air a new episode of The Mandalorian. You don't know if, like one week everything's fine, then the next week, oh, due to technical issues you can't watch The Mandalorian, due to technical issues on the Disney Plus service part. So again, like I said, I think it'll be around, it'll be a success at first, but I think the popular opinion among anybody listening is it's not going to last too long, and sooner or later it'll just be back to binging. However, I think what could be put into place is an option for the viewers, for the consumer, to put on the settings, and that is to basically watch a new episode on a weekly basis. Like, you could have all the episodes right there and you can watch them all at once if you want to, or you could set the settings, or you can basically go to your menu or go to your home page or whatever and set your settings for weekly showings. Like, select the shows you want to have air episodes like a regular weekly television show or daily television show, so you're not, just binging away. And I think that's going to be the option that Disney Plus and any other streaming services may go down before too long, because I don't think this whole non-binging method for the newer programming shows, if you will, is going to last too long. Like I said, it might succeed for a while, but then it's just going to end up dying off. And I think the popular opinion is just let Disney Plus and all these other streaming services give that option of viewing option of, binging or weekly or daily to the consumer, to the viewer. So, in closing, I don't think this non-binging method that they're going to start out with for a while and they're going to try is going to affect the more established programs, like the Disney afternoon shows, the Disney Channel shows and all that. I don't think it's going to apply to them. I think they're going to be okay. You'll be able to watch those shows because they're already established. But I think it is going to be a method that's not going to last too long. And then sooner or later, we might, my opinion, get an option that allows us to watch it on our schedule. Like, we want to watch an episode one week, we could set it to do that. So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys all think about that, about this decision by Disney Plus, and how do you think it's going? How do you see the whole non-binging thing happening, as well as what do you think of the idea of the fact that the shows that won't be affected are the already established ones? Let me know down below. Comment if you like, and I'm out.